Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Lunar, the Silver Star story, remastered. And after the last video from Saith, you want to take the northwest section to this forest. Now, in the original PS1 version, this was the Old Hag's Woods. I don't know what they call it now because they used to say it was a witch whenever Brett would tell you about it. Now they say it was an old woman. So they've definitely made some changes. But anyway, we have 4 different types of new enemies here. We have these here, these ants enemies. Not really too difficult. In fact, for a lot of the enemies in this forest, if you're at about the level I'm at, you may not even need to put the enemies to sleep. Luna and Ramus may need to team up to kill an enemy, but Alex should be able to kill 2 enemies per turn, no problem. During the course of this, we did gain 1 or 2 levels. Alex actually learned a very important skill, and we just got a trophy for opening a trapped chest. When you open a trapped chest, enemies will move in. You can try and avoid those enemies. You'll gain no items from the chest, but that's what the trap chests do. You do get a trophy for opening 1. I would suggest go ahead and open them all because the enemies are generally not going to be too difficult. They're going to be basically things you would face in the area anyway. Anyway, this is another trap chest. There's quite a few trap chests in this wooded area here. Here's our next new enemy, Man Trapper. These can poison you, so this is one instance where I'm hoping Luna puts a lot to sleep. But there's not really too much about this dungeon. It's a little mazy, but not too much. It's still considered like the beginning of the game area. And thanks, Ramus. You just killed the one that fell asleep. Oh well, we'll kill these so that they don't really do anything. For whatever reason, most of the enemies avoided Alex in this run through. Okay, Luna just leveled up. She got Escape Song that allows you to escape from dungeons. The battle before, I forgot to show it, Alex got Vigor Song. That will increase his attack power. Very, very useful. One of the most useful spells he will have. So we have Killer Flies and Killer Wasps. The Killer Wasps, they are the most dangerous enemy in this dungeon. So the Killer Fly, if they're spinning like that, they're going to do an attack that can cause poison. The Killer Wasp, where they're kind of moving their arms in and out, that will cause poison. They're not... Ramus and Luna may need to gang up on one, but Alex should be able to kill one by himself. So, not too difficult. Just keep an eye on Luna's health, but otherwise we're okay. And that is all the new monsters that we can face in this forested area. So I'm just going to now go through and get all the traps and treasures. Go ahead and just take those all out. And come over here, we have another trap chest. Generally in these woods, if it's in the middle of an open area like that, it's a trap chest. The ones that actually have treasure are going to be on the sides like this. Funny, my map said that was 400 silver, but it was 800. And right here we got a herb. And let's go ahead and take care of this. And okay, so there's a few more treasure chests that I haven't quite gotten. Okay, if we continue going north, that'll take us to the next section. We don't want that just yet. Alright, so that's obviously another trap chest. So let me clear out the enemies first. And then we will trigger the trap and fight the enemies here. So editing out all the battles, this forest did not really take too long to go through. And that's going to be a case with many areas. edit out the battles, the dungeon itself is not that difficult. Okay, I think we're just about done getting all the treasure, so I'm just, yeah. That is all the enemies, all the treasure. So, let's head north to the next part and get ready to be introduced to another party member. And get ready to punch him in the face. Right after this dialogue, we're going to get some voice lines.
Hey! Hey there! Get me out of this thing!
So the game will automatically move you up from here, and we're introduced to a new party member.
Hey there, peasants! My name's Nash. I'm a rank 3 apprentice from the Magic Guild in Vane, renowned for its rich history and tradition. The area around the Sea Hag's house can be a little tricky to navigate, so be sure to watch your step around here, okay?
And if you don't already want to punch Nash in his stupid face, you will. You will. Trust me, you will. Oh, you will. I mean, he is very lucky that he is actually a very useful party member in battle. Otherwise, and he's also lucky that you'd have no choice but to use him. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using him at all. But yeah, he's very, very annoying, and sadly, he does not actually improve that much. Even by in-game, he's still an annoying prick. Lunar, we don't need him. They have changed his dialogue a little bit, because he was a lot ruder. So they have changed Nash's non-voice dialogue a little bit. Oh, really? No, could you learn to shut your mouth once? You might not want to let that get around. If someone's looking for her, this is a JRPG. It may not be for a good thing. Alright, so anyway, continue up, and there's going to be a house up here. So, Nash is a mage. I want to rearrange my formation, so we want to keep Luna and Ramus in the back, and now we want to put Nash back there as well. Now, unlike the original PS1 version of Lunar Silver Star Story, you cannot equip the Lucky Cane to Nash. You can in this one, but this is who we're looking for, the old woman. Of course, in the original PS1 version, they called her a witch, but they don't necessarily call her a witch here, even though they kept her dialogue of like, oh, she eats children like a witch. Oh, shut the fuck up, Nash. So you're given a choice of either having Luna or Ramus talk to him. Basically, if you want to get this done, choose Luna. And once he finally gives up his cane, like I said, in the original PS1 version, you could not give him the fortune cane we got, so he has no weapon. But in this version, we can equip that fortune cane on him, so he has a weapon. Not that it matters, because you're going to have him mostly use magic. And there's something else I forgot. Nash has the first of many items that we're going to need to collect for platinum. This is called a bromide. He has Mia's bromide 1. These are basically little images showing you many of the female characters in the game. We have not met Mia yet, but we will. You have to collect every bromide in the game for a platinum. If you recall, early in the game, we did pay off Ramus's debt, and I said that was very important for later. If you do not pay that debt, you will not get the trophy for collecting all the bromides. At the very end of the game, Ramus will give you a bromide because you paid off his debt at the beginning of the game. That's why I was making a big deal of that. Remember this house for later, because down here is a locked chest. So now we have, 5 locked chests? There are 14 in the game that we will have to go back for when we gain the ability to open them. So we already found 5. Alright, so Nash is a lightning mage and uses conditions. He will eventually get a sleep spell. His sleep spell will be a whole hell of a lot better than Luna's. But whereas Luna will hit all enemies, Nash will hit groups of enemies. So Nash has that weakness, but it's more likely to hit than Luna's. Anyway, as you see, the enemies did not respawn, so I would have leveled up Nash, but nothing respawned. So we're just going to go back to town and turn in the sea chart and head to Maribia. We're finally done. It's been a pretty easy adventure so far. Yeah. Maybe they're getting the ship ready. Maybe they had faith in us. Or that. Of course, Fat Boy and the cat wants to eat. Alright, make sure to talk to the statue to heal up. And let's just turn this in. So let's talk to the captain and let him know the sea chart is here. Yes, we did. Uh-oh. I accidentally went past that, but yeah, Null wants to save the ship because he wants to save the fish. Talk to him again, agree to help, and we were about to have our first boss fight of the game. Yeah, whereas other JRPGs, you get a boss fight very quickly, we are now a couple hours into the game and finally getting our first boss fight. So, yep, there is our boss. It looks like a giant, well, that looks like a booger. Did someone sneeze or something? Anyway, all the deckhands are going to run away, and then the captain is going to run away saying we're strong enough to take it out, and then we will start the fight. This is the first enemy that could seriously kill you if you were unprepared. But if you follow my strategy, if you're about my level, this will be an easy fight. If you are a little underleveled, this could be a very difficult fight. If you've been avoiding battles, this is going to be a difficult fight. If you've been fighting everything like me, this fight isn't too bad. Just be sure to follow my strategy. Alright, so as you see, this enemy will heal every turn. So first thing you want to do with Alex, if you have it, use Vigor. With Luna, use the Cascade Song. This will improve everybody's defense. Well, not everybody. It'll improve one person's defense. So start with Alex. Ramus is on attack and heal items. And Nash is going to use Thunder Bomb. This thing is weak to lightning and is also weak to Alex's Sword Dance. So with Cascade Song, that's going to increase his attack a little bit more and his defense. Vigor will increase his attack. Now this Saline Slimer does get 2 attacks per turn. Just pray that he does. If he does that, just pray he does not hit the same target twice. Okay, now Alex is going to be using Sword Dance until he runs out of magic. Next, Cascade Song on Nash. He is our second most important character for this fight. Ramus attacks, and Thunder Bomb. Yeah, Sword Dance and Thunder Bomb is the way to go. When Alex runs out of MP, then have him just attack normally. I actually don't get to the point where I have to attack normally. He actually dies here. So Gelatin Breath, he only does one attack with that. So if you see him kind of flipping, he's going to attack twice. Sword Dance again, this time Cascade Song Luna. She is our third most important character. Guess who's our least important character? That's right, Ramus. Thunder Bomb, and then Sword Dance. Without the Sword Dance, obviously, we won't be able to kill this thing because it heals more health than Thunder Bomb does. Alright. And does another Gelatin Breath. Okay, Ramus needs to heal her, and we need to pray to God that she doesn't die. So do a Sword Dance. We're going to Cascade Song Ramus. Ramus, use a herb on Luna. And at Nash, do that. Perfect. Now with this one, when he's looking like this, what this guy is going to do is he's going to do a binding attack of Mucus. This will not do any damage, but for a few turns, the character that is hit cannot attack, cannot move at all. Pray he doesn't do that to Alex. If he had done that to Alex, that would extend this fight. He did it to Luna, so we're good. We got her healed. We're okay. This is actually going to be my last turn anyway, because he does not survive this Sword Dance. That was a lot easier than I'm used to. But I will see you guys in the next video. Drop a like if you're enjoying the walkthrough. Feel free to subscribe for more. See you guys next time.